Welcome back to the blog, guys. So here we have a used cylinder head. Still got the springs, retainers and everything in there. Thanks to Johnny at OCS Performance for sourcing these for me. I've checked the steel rule, the deck surface. These are off a really good engine. I think they've already been skimmed historically, but the surface is immaculate. On the other side, I'll just try and turn it over for you. So here's the old inlet and exhaust valve still in the head. So what we've got to do is, a couple of bits of tips. Do not lose these caps. These are the two most important things. They're machined to fit the head. So if you buy a head and it doesn't come with these, useless. You may throw it in the bin, buy another one. Excuse me. I've got a couple of these caps, cam cap covers. I think this is the right one. The other one's down there. If it's not, I'll find out later. But basically they only go on one way. So today's job is we'll use our Company 23 special tool. I'll show you how to fit that, but you put it in to compress this retainers. You can take out the locking pins and then get the springs out, drop the valves out, and then we'll give the whole thing another degrease, wash, clean, and then it'll be ready for lapping in and fitting the new valves, the SuperTech titanium valve train. So can't wait to get that. But as there's two heads, there's one down there, there's still quite a lot of work and cleaning to do. So take your time at this. Obviously you want to make sure your cam lube surfaces are all good, give them an inspection. But yeah, just take your time, enjoy the process. It actually, to be honest, if you want to do it right, rebuilding the heads for me probably takes as long, if not longer, because what will happen is once this head is rebuilt with all new valve springs and you go to bolt it on with the head gasket, the studs, and torque it down, you then have, sorry, you've got your camshafts will be installed and the head bolts will go through there to secure it to the block. And once you've done that, you know your final valve lash clearance, and that's when you have to measure and check them all, work out which clearance you need for the buckets, and then take the cams off again, refit the bucket, retorque it down, measure. Basically, it's a really slow process, very methodical, enjoyable, but needs to be done correctly. Excuse me, my voice is going today. Don't know what's going on. I think it's the dry air out here, but yeah, just to give you a look. So this is where the half moons go as well. I'll have to clean all this old sealant out. So yeah, just get a razor blade, take your time, be very gentle, and then we'll drop out the valves. And yeah, just enjoy the process. Then all you do, take these off, the two cam bolts, and move it to this place. Do these two, and that's how you strip the head. Okay, so I've also taken out the seats here, and now I've taken out the stem seals just with a pair of pliers here. And the last thing, hopefully, to do is take out the seats. Do this on each one. So these will be replaced with titanium, and then we're going to have double valve springs. So sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed, but This is as good as it gets. Basically, do this for all of them. Again, this is the just get a thin magnet. Should come out pretty easily. Yeah. And here you can probably see, I'll show you in this light as well, the heat discoloration there over time, especially the blue and purpling there. So a lot of friction. You need, you know, obviously good lubrication, the whole, and you can see the oil holes here, because on top of all of this, which we've removed, is the bucket shim, which sets your clearance between the top of the shim and your cam lobe when it tries to activate the valve. Don't clean your hands with brake cleaner, kids, but it really works. So yeah, that's basically it. So we've got 2 cylinder heads stripped. I've kept the cams for this one here. Find a system that works for you, and keep everything in order for the non-disposable bits. Those are all perfectly good valves, just need a clean up. You could probably use them again on a standard build or a forged build. It's just because I'm trying to sort of push it a little on this next engine. I went for the titanium upgrades, but really you don't need to. I mean, the standard heads on the Subaru are pretty good for up to 500 anyway, so nothing to worry about. Sorry about this camera too, I've actually smashed one of the lenses, so you get a bit of that stuff going on. Anyway, that's the head stripped. Once I get rid of some of the rubbish, we've got the water pump on this morning as well, just there beside the oil pump. And yeah, that's it. So we'll follow up later on in the weekend and see how we're getting on, give the heads a clean, and then start building them up.